I'm looking to get an answer to from you, Barrister Mbeseha, is when struggling citizens raise up to 15 million francs CFAs for a transformer through a NEO just so they have power supply, only for a clearly faulty one or an old one to fail within weeks of that purchase. Does this amount to fraud by a colonial institution, and what legal remedies do communities realistically have in this case?
Well, I think it is yesterday we're talking about transformer somewhere in Bamenda. Was it in Bafut? Somewhere there. But before that, we had talked about transformers. And I remember again, it was yesterday, we reminded ourselves that less than a month ago, people in Lukumba were out talking about electricity. And the ONI, or whatever you call it, purportedly brought in 17 transformers, which we don't know where they are. But the bottom line is this, and the present question is, these people claim they allege that they contributed 15 million out of pocket. What was the 15 million for? To buy a new transformer, to repair an old one, or to give bribe? The simple story is they were trying to bribe their way, and I said it yesterday. Even the transformers are there, you have to bribe to get it. It is a bribe because those people contributed 15 million. I'm sure, they may quote me wrong, that nobody gave them any receipt for the 15 million. No receipt issued. Even if a receipt was issued, is it their position as consumers to go buy transformers for O'Neill? Certainly not. So it's a country which is so corrupt. They make you to buy what you cannot consume, to buy what does not exist. Why should somebody anywhere in the world buy transformers to be installed for them? Then you consume the very electricity, if at all electricity comes, and you pay for it. What's the return for your 15 million, or 10 million, or 20 million, whatever it is? Where did they buy the transformer? Did they show them the receipt for the transformer they contributed money for? What was the strength of their transformer? And who tested it to be sure that it was good? Who installed it? Nothing. And of course, again, as I said yesterday, faced with that difficulty, where did they go to? They tend to the DO. Did they give the 15 million to the DO? If the DO took the 15 million, does the DO have the capacity to install transformers or the duty to give electricity? Or there is a jungle of theft. These are criminals in different uniforms. Other wearing, because the DO will not come out to denounce them for giving 15 million. The DO will say, okay, we'll go and talk. I would contact the authorities that be, either be in O'Neill or at the presidency, because the DO is a representative of the president. That's his personal representative. He doesn't represent water supply companies. He does not know anything about water. He knows nothing about electricity and other technical services in the country. And so it's a country which is awash with corruption. It is a country where people have been reduced to nothing. And people who know everything seem to know nothing. Otherwise, why would somebody in his or her right senses, go to give 15 million to somebody else in the name of O'Neill, claiming to buy a transformer? What type of transformer, they don't know. But whatever is the case, they pay the 15 million if it is true. Where is the transformer today? Where is it? Where is the electricity they were buying through for a transformer? They don't have the electricity. Their 15 million is gone. They will never refund it to them. They can go up and down talking to the DO, talking to the mayor, talking to whoever is there. They don't have the ability to give them what they do not have. They don't have the ability. Who knows? Is all this electricity problem in Ambazonia because of transformers? Who knows? Could just be cables, wrong cables that are put it up there. Who knows? Could just be somebody sitting in the air, switching that thing off and on just to make money. They have no idea. And I've asked, why is electricity good in Douala, in Konsamba, where they are supplied the same thing from there? And then people in Bamenda, in Buea, in my 18, would have to give 15 million to get a transformer. Where else is this done? Have people in Douala been paying 18 million, 15 million to get transformers? In Yaoundé, in Bafoussam, in Bertoua, and other parts of Cameroon? They've not been doing that. Why should the people of my 18 in Buea, or the people of Bafut, or Santa, or anywhere else in Ambazonia buy transformers to be supplied electricity with? It is a fraud which we cannot control. The only way we can control that fraud is to get out of it, get our own independence, work for our own power station that we want, the type of electricity we want, get our own electrical company that will save us. And that's why we'll fight. And we'll fight until that end is attained. Over to you.